The village where Peppa Pig's family lives always seemed like a cozy and safe place. But nobody knew that beyond its borders hides a terrible secret. Roads that never lead away from this place. Peppa Pig's family gets into the car for a trip to the sea. Everyone joyfully anticipates the long-awaited vacation. Daddy Pig starts the engine and drives out of the village on the familiar road. The journey begins cheerfully and carefree. After an hour of driving, Peppa notices familiar houses outside the window. Strange, they just passed by them. Daddy Pig stops and checks the map with bewilderment. The road should have led in a different direction. The family decides to try another route through the forest. Maybe they just got lost the first time. The forest road seems right, but after half an hour they're back at the village entrance. This is impossible, but it's a fact. Mummy Pig starts to worry and George cries. Something is definitely wrong with these roads. Daddy Pig tries a third route, through fields and hills, but the result is the same. The village is before them again. From the forest appears a small dark figure with red eyes. It's Labubu, and he's watching the family. Labubu approaches the car and explains the horrible truth. The village is a trap from which there is no escape. All roads are cursed and led back to the village. Labubu feeds on the despair of those who try to flee. The family panics and tries to break through the fields on foot. But even walking paths lead them back. Labubu follows them, enjoying their fear. The more they try to run away, the stronger he becomes. Days pass and the family is still trapped in the village. Other residents behave strangely, as if resigned to fate. Peppa realizes that all village residents are the same prisoners. Nobody remembers how long they've been here. Labubu appears every night, reminding them of the futility of escape attempts. His power over the village is absolute. The family tries to find a weak spot in the spell, but every attempt ends with returning to the village center. Despair overwhelms everyone except little George. He notices that Labubu fears something in the old church. The family explores the church and finds an ancient artifact. Perhaps this is the key to freedom from the curse. But when they touch the artifact, Labubu appears in rage. His true power reveals itself in all its terrifying beauty. Labubu destroys the artifact and strengthens the village spell. Now, even thoughts of escape cause pain. The family sits in their house, understanding the hopelessness of the situation. Their eyes become as empty as other residents. A new family drives into the village by car. They look happy and unsuspecting. Labubu smiles, watching the new victims. The village has received fresh food for its eternal curse. Peppa Pig's house always seemed like a safe place, warm and cozy. But no one suspected what dark secrets were hidden behind these familiar walls. Daddy Pig sat in his chair reading newspaper. Room temperature dropped suddenly. Something invisible watched from darkness. Black shadow slid across wall, taking creature's form. Ghost Labubu materialized in corner, golden crosses glowing ominously. Daddy felt cold wind and turned around. Ghost vanished, but presence feeling remained. Peppa and George played in nursery. Labubu observed family, studying each member carefully. At night, Ghost approached sleeping Daddy. His black paws reached toward man's head. Daddy woke from strange dream. His movements became slow and unnatural. Mummy noticed husband's odd behavior. He stared blankly and spoke with alien voice. Labubu seized control over Daddy's body. Ghost enjoyed new physical incarnation. Peppa ran to Daddy, but he didn't recognize her. Golden crosses flickered in eyes. Family gathered at table. Daddy sat silently, his soul trapped inside. Labubu influenced others through Daddy's body. House filled with dark energy. George cried, sensing something wrong. Mr. Dinosaur fell and broke. Mummy tried talking to husband. He smiled Labubu's terrifying smile. Ghost completely possessed Daddy's body. Real soul disappeared into darkness. Grandpa Pig visited and sensed trouble. Air became heavy and ominous. Labubu began changing house. Walls darkened, windows frosted over. Family felt fear. Their father became stranger to them. At night, Ghost wandered house. He sought way to capture remaining souls. Peppa saw Daddy in corridor. His eyes glowed golden in darkness. Labubu realized one body wasn't enough. He needed entire family. Ghost began possession ritual. House became trap for souls. Neighbors noticed house's abandoned appearance. Strange sounds echoed inside. Labubu got what he wanted. Family under control. No one suspected inhabitants' true nature. Peppa Pig's house always seemed like a safe place, warm and cozy. But none of its inhabitants even suspected what dark secrets were hidden here, behind the familiar walls and cheerful children's laughter. Daddy Pig secretly opens a hidden safe in his office late at night. Some secrets are better kept in darkness. Inside the safe lies a strange green Labubu toy with glowing red eyes. Ancient things are not always harmless. Green Labubu begins to glow with mystical light in the darkness. The awakening began this night. Daddy Pig slams the safe shut and quickly leaves, not noticing the glow, but some doors can no longer be closed. The next morning, Peppa notices strange sounds from Daddy's office. The silence of the house is broken forever. Green Labubu penetrates the dreams of the whole family through walls. Nightmares come to those who don't expect them. George wakes up screaming, seeing green shadows in his room. Children's fears become reality. Mummy Pig finds wet green footprints all over the house. Something walks here at night. Green Labubu appears in mirrors, watching the family. Reflections no longer show the truth. Daddy Pig tries to open the safe, but the lock won't budge. Some secrets choose their own time. Green energy seeps through the cracks of the safe, filling the office. Ancient power demands freedom. The whole family gathers in the living room, feeling a strange presence. Fear unites even the bravest. Green Labubu materializes in the middle of the room with burning eyes. Meeting with darkness is inevitable. The toy begins to grow, becoming bigger and more frightening. The size of evil has no limits. Green light fills the entire house, changing it forever. The house no longer belongs to the living. The family tries to escape, but doors and windows are locked from inside. Escape is impossible from your own home. Green Labubu whispers ancient spells in an unknown language. Words of power sound in silence. Daddy Pig realizes the toy was cursed from the very beginning. Some purchases cost too much. Green energy absorbs the family's memories of happy days. The past disappears in green fog. Labubu vanishes, leaving the house forever changed. But his presence remains everywhere. The family wakes up in the morning, not remembering the night's events. Memory is a fragile thing. In Daddy's office, the safe stands open and empty. But something is still watching. Green eyes glow from every dark corner of the house. Some guests stay forever.